everybody the story of Julie last night. Did I ever tell you that? I'm sure I have.
I've heard it on one of your podcasts. So, I don't know who's in it.
It was a friend of mine's girlfriend, and it just worked perfectly.
That's a much shorter story than you.
So Julie was kind of like a hit from my past. It was like a drive-by sort of hit. So the short version of the story is that I was going to theater school in like high school. My mom had signed me up for it. She's like, you gotta go, you're gonna learn so much. Which I did, but you know, I was a teenager, so I was like, and it was in like a really ritzy neighborhood. It's in the neighborhoods that, you know, the Housewives of New Jersey.
Yeah.
Like, that's where it was. It was in Glen Rock High School.
Oh no.
And like I came from, you know, lower middle class work. You know, my father was a cop. My mom stayed home, raised us 4 crazy kids. So I go to this. I start going to this school, and like all the kids are, you know, they're destined for Broadway. They got all the cool stuff on, but you know. And I was a weirdo. Like, I was the kid that was dressed up like the school shooter with the black boots on. And I'd come in my trench coat.
I can see it.
You know?
I can see it.
And so, like, all the kids were like, they didn't really talk to me. And I was very awkward. Much more awkward than I am now. But there was this girl, her name was Julie. And she was the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen in my life. She had, like, long, like crimpy curl hair, you know, like mermaid. It wasn't crimpy, it was like natural. That like natural, and she had these big blue eyes, and she sang like an angel. So she really had an amazing, amazing voice. So I was just like smitten,
like a kitten.
dude.
Gobsmacked.
So weeks go by, and I hear one week that's going to be her birthday next week. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to make my move. This is my big move. So I plan on getting her like a present and then giving it to her that next week. And it's crazy because, you know, my mom and I are real tight. So I tell my mom my plan, and she's just like, Michael's coming out of his shell. He's got this courage. He's going to speak to people. This is amazing. So I go to the mall and I buy her this Ankh, and it's like on a silver chain. You know, remember like Ankhs were cool,
yeah.
cool, right? Yeah. So I got her this, like, it was a really cool piece, a really nice silver necklace, a little box, and I roll up on her the next week in the morning, and like I mustered, I swear, like, all my courage. I can't tell you how much courage it took me to do this. I was not a very outgoing kid. And she was very nice, and I gave it to her. I overheard some people saying it was your birthday. You know, I've always wanted to talk to you, and I just, you know, happy birthday. Here you go. Give it to her. And so we all go off to our own separate little classes and stuff. Then at the end of the day, I'm like one of the last people to leave. Because I didn't want to go out and mix with everybody that's out there. I get, like, you know, anxiety. So I wait for everyone to pretty much go out, and it's the, you know, the long sidewalk type thing where your mom pulls up right there, and it's good, like, you know, 40-yard walk. And so I walk out the doors, and I remember seeing out of my peripheral vision, I have big eyes, so I have I can almost see behind me. And I remember seeing like over here like a shiny, and I look over, and in the bushes I can see the Ankh.
Bitch.
Yes. And I remember seeing it, and I turned my head a little bit, and I could tell that it was absolutely the necklace. And I pretended I didn't see it, and I just kept on walking. I really wanted to go fish it out of the bushes and stuff, but I was so fucking embarrassed that I didn't want anyone to see anything. So I just kind of saw it. I was like, okay. I thought maybe I saw the box over there. And I just kept on walking. Like, she came out and she was just like talking to her friends, like, oh, fucking freak. Like that. That's what I imagined. And I got into the car, and I was just, you know, it was awful. So when I was writing the song "Crying on Saturday Night" all these years later, it was probably 1991, 92. So about 4 years later, right, for Americans, or no, even more, because it was Famous Monsters. I'm writing this song. and I thought about Julie.
And Amy's
That's why I put her name in the song.
And Amy's just the friend's girlfriend?
Amy's, yeah, it was just a step to get to the Julie part. I got nothing against Amy.
But the story kills me. I mean, not nearly the same, but like I think everybody has that, Julie from those teenage
Absolutely,
years.
sure. Yeah. That's the sentiment that goes into that song. I think that's one of the reasons that people connect to that song, because it's that brokenness in that song, but there's also, like a lot of the songs, there's that ingredient of redemption, and the happiness.
Happy ending. You killed
But-
If you're gonna go into that song, if you could go right into Sunday Morning.
Okay.
Oh.
Like the song's not necessarily
Yes, please.
about her. It was just a way to like yeah, that fits, and that's fucking perfect. Someday I'm gonna tell that story about how horrible a person she was for that moment. There's 52 ways to murder anyone's soul. 1 and 2 are the same. They both work well. Coming clean for Amy. Julie doesn't scream, oh well. The cops won't listen all night. So she said maybe I'll be over as soon as I fill them all in. I can remember when I saw her last. We were running around having a blast. We're having a blast. Backseat, we're driving so lonely without you. I know when you're home, I was thinking about you. There was something I forgot to say, crying on Saturday night. I was out cruising without you, playing our song, crying on Saturday night. As the moon becomes the nighttime, you go viciously, quietly away. I'm sitting in the bedroom where we used to sit and smoke cigarettes. I'm watching you die. Oh, I do remember when I saw her last. We were running around having a blast. The backseat of the driving so lonely without you. I know when you're home, I was thinking about you. There was something I forgot to say, crying on Saturday night. Losing without you, playing my song, crying on Saturday night. Saturday night. On Saturday night. Crying on Saturday night. Crying
I heard our song, and I feel like everything is gone, dying on Sunday morning. I feel like everything is gone, dying on Sunday morning. There's 52 ways to kill another soul. I just prefer the pain on the inside.